knowing all that you have done. I guess it makes sense why you got two fathers for both sons. Oh, you're a red light special. The world needs to know. You're a red light special. Another turn for another hoe. 1 week to the next. Done went, change your mind. Sleeping in another man's bed. What I call an easy find. You be about that money. Girl loves that green. Sacrifice to your own mistakes. You are your own guillotine. You're a red light special. The world needs to know.
Alright, you guys, I am back. I hope you guys are doing alright today. We are flying for a new company, got a new airplane, new company. And, well,
Messenger, collapse stack, now, messenger, notification.
We'll see how that all works out. I put in some applications in some other airlines, but they, those applications are pending. So now I'm stuck with this airline that I just signed up for. I gotta fly with them for 7 days, but it's gonna be something different. It's out of Canada. We're doing flights out of Canada, it looks like. And then we've got the 800, we've got the freighter, and we got the business jet. But we don't need the business jet. We're not going to scratch up the pretty paint for hauling cargo in the business jet. You know what I'm saying? I had to completely redo my jet because Brandon, he crashed it last night, so I had to fix it all back up. He's not a good pilot. He's always crashing. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Let's get this going.
1:57 p.m. Two
Okay.
notifications. Messenger, collapse stack, root, now, messenger, two notifications.
Give you an outside view while I'm getting everything put together here. Man.
Call ended. Button. 1:58 p.m. Try again.
God.
Flashlight off. 1:58 p.m. Try again. Face ID did not show notifications. Messenger, collapse stack, root, now, messenger, two flashlight, camera, button.
Hold on, guys.
Face ID. Message, open suggested, type a message, record voice message, open medium picker, open cam, open more, sent 39 minutes ago. You, hey baby girl, how's your head by the way? Doc, mail. Phone, 336 new items. Tab bar, contacts, lowest use, incoming, mid, 10 favorites, selected, recents, 5 selected, missed, recents, search view, dictate, Andy Heisel, incoming, missed, one call, Heather, D, Froach, Andy Heisel, dictate, search, recents, selected,
Brandon
missed,
Armstrong.
button, 1 of 2.
Don't you hate when you get phone calls right in the middle of a
Yes,
treacher?
it's alright, so here we are. Alright. Go. Alright, let's see where we're flying here. CYUL CYVP. CYUL CYVP. CYUL. CYUL. Alright. CYUL.
News. Collapse. Try again.
And what was it?
2 p.m. 2 notifications. TikTok. Collapse tab. Now. TikTok. Notification.
CYVP. Um, all right, now generate this flight plan real quick. All right, so we're climbing to come on. All right, initial altitude 35,000 feet. It's not letting me close that notepad file there. I don't know why. There we go. And we'll close that one. Alright, so 35,000. Cost index is going to be 48. 818 miles. That's not bad. Average wind is 268 at 58. Our estimated weight is 123,000. And then fuel $20,760 on fuel. Now we've got our flight plan together there. Let's go ahead and step inside the aircraft, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like so 35,000. Let's go down here and put that in. 35,000. There we go. Okay. got say intentions going here. And I think we're going to load our tour guide because it'd be interesting to hear about some of these places in Canada. So let's get our tour guide put in here. I like Sarah. Good afternoon, Sarah. All right.
Good afternoon. Ready for an exciting journey?
Absolutely. Okay.
Absolutely. Let's get ready for an exciting adventure in the skies.
We'll be taking off here in about 10 minutes.
Great. Safe travels and enjoy the flight.
Gold Star International looking to pick up a cargo job to our destination.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two.
So this job I got, I'm not going to stick with this airline forever. It's just until I got some other apps put in. I got one through Delta. I got one through FedEx. I got 3 or 4 different ones.
2:08 p.m. 3 notifications.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, Sky Ops. Alright, we got a new cargo mission for you. You're tasked with transporting compact humanitarian kits to Ottawa, Canada. These kits are crucial for supporting local communities during the winter season, providing essential supplies such as blankets, food, and medical supplies. The total weight of the cargo is approximately 15,000 pounds, suitable for your commercial jet. Ensure timely and safe delivery to Ottawa MacDonald Cartier International Airport, CYOW. We're sending your crew over now. You can expect to be airborne in a few minutes.
Good afternoon, Captain. We're just finishing securing the cargo. I'll let you know when we are good to go.
You want to go ahead and get our IFR?
Sure, I'll get our IFR clearance.
Montreal clearance, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey. Requesting our IFR clearance, please.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
I hate that first officer kills my screen reader every time.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Information Oscar is current. Cleared to Kujwa. After departure, fly radar vectors to Tamco, then is filed. Departure runway 6 right. Initial climb to 3,000. Departure on 134.15, squawk 3225.
3,000 my butt.
Try again.
We are not going to be cruising at 3,000 feet. what can you tell all of our viewers right now about the airport we're at?
Trudeau International Airport, officially known as Montreal Pierre Elliott Trudeau International Airport, opened in 1941 and is named after Pierre Elliott Trudeau, the 15th Prime Minister of Canada. It's the busiest airport in Quebec and serves as a major hub for international flights. The airport is known for its modern facilities and is a key gateway to the beautiful city of Montreal. Fun fact, the airport handled over 20 million passengers in 2019.
Wow. So this airport can handle big jets and small jets.
Yes, Trudeau International Airport is equipped to handle both large and small jets, making it a versatile hub for various types of aircraft.
You know, I've noticed that first officer doesn't have him do the oxygen test in the 737s. Any of them. Not one of them.
Runways 24 right, 24 left. Advise.
This is a brand new puppy. And I thought about getting the 600 and finishing up my entire list of jets. Well, I gotta get the 300, the 777-300, that and the 600, and I'll have them all. We're gonna restart TFM. That way I don't have no problems with it. And then we're gonna do. I gotta load something else, but you got.
The computer is programmed except for the SIDS and stars. Heading out for my checks.
Six right, direct Tanko. Oh, there is no transition out here. Well, there's that. Okay, we'll take it. Alright, 25, direct to YVP. Oh, no, 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 no. Gold Star International is runway 7 at our destination in ILS.
Nobody is listening on 122.8.
Well, you know what? We got to go with the RNAV. We'll change it if we can when we get closer. I got to go back and change this. Okay, so I changed it to an RNAV. Brandon, you still with me, bud? Whoops. Wow, Be My Eyes read me exactly what the altitude's set to right now. That is so cool. I'll read it to you guys. The image shows the cockpit of an aircraft, typically a Boeing 737 with various controls and displays visible. The overhead panel includes buttons and switches for different systems like perf, CHKL, and radio. There is a checklist with options such as pre-flight flow, before taxi flow, and engine start. A message indicates 87 seconds for walk around to be complete. Also shows altitude set to 10,000 feet, speed and heading. The outside view through the window shows a runway with some snow on it. There is a little snow on the ground and there is a small overlay with icons. So that is cool. So to answer people's question, I do use so you can see the snow on the ground with buildings off to the distance. I think Brandon done bailed out on me. Sucker. I love Be My Eyes.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Tested. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal and auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments. Set. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches. Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
All right. $20.8. $10 degrees at 137 knots for V1. 2 is 139 knots for VR. And 145 for V2. Let's set our trim. Alright. Trim is set. Brandon bailed out on us, guys. I don't know where he went. Alright. Doors are closed.
Initiating before start flow.
We're going to hear the APU fire up here in a minute. That's why I got it on the outside view right now. I love this sound right here. And there comes our APU. You want to go ahead and request pushback with startup.
I can't handle that unless I'm in charge of comms.
Okay, giving comms to
Montreal
you.
ground, Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey, requesting startup and pushback.
I've got the comms now. Let's request pushback and startup.
She just said she couldn't do it, but yet she did it.
Gold Star International Niner Delta Whiskey startup and pushback approved. Face southwest.
There's Vera.
Flow completed. Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel 2073 pounds. Checked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed 144. Heading 57. Altitude 35000. Set. Takeoff speeds. B1 143. BR 143. B2 149er. Checked. CDU pre-flight.
What did he not do?
Completed. Rudder and
Oh,
aileron
okay.
trim. Free and zero.
I
Anti-collision
didn't
light.
say, don't tell me.
Before start checklist completed.
Hello, below. Go ahead. Beacons on, brakes released, clear to push straight out. Copy that. Clear to push straight back. Release the parking brakes, please. Brakes released.
Start engines.
Starting engines. Starting engine 2.
I love this sound right here.
Engine 2 started.
All right.
Engine 2 cut out. Starting engine 1.
Okay, the brake is set. Thanks for the smooth push. We'll see ya. Yeah, of course, you guys got it. We're disconnecting the tow bar now. Stand by. Okay, tow bar is disconnected. We're disconnecting the interphone right now. Pin's gonna be on the right-hand side, guys. Take care. We'll see you.
Engine 1 started. Engine 1 cut out. All engines stable. Before taxi flow. Clear on the right.
Clear on the left.
Flow completed.
Wind
Before
don't
taxi
look so
checklist.
bad, 0 knots.
Generators.
On.
Proheat.
Auto.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Rejected takeoff.
Flight control test.
Yoke left,
Full left.
back to center.
Neutral.
Yoke right,
Full right.
back to center.
Neutral.
Straight back,
Full back.
center,
Neutral.
forward.
Full forward.
Checked.
Brake test.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist completed.
Go ahead and get our taxi clearance.
I'll get our taxi clearance now.
Montreal ground, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, ready to taxi. We have information, Papa.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Taxi to runway 6 right via Alpha Alpha Mike. Contact tower on 124.3 when ready for departure.
Runway 6 right via Alpha Alpha Mike. Contacting tower on 124.3 when ready for departure. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
All right.
Captain,
Approaching
prepare for
runway
takeoff.
0
Before
6
takeoff, flow.
right.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Contact tower on 124.3. Have a good afternoon.
Flow
Switching to
completed.
tower on
Before takeoff
124.3.
Flaps.
Gold Star 9er Delta
Set.
Whiskey.
Stabilization trim.
Set.
Transponder.
Set.
Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Notified.
Before takeoff checklist
We're going to be
complete.
taking off here in just about 2 minutes. We're ready for takeoff.
Fantastic. Wishing you smooth skies and a great journey ahead. We're ready for takeoff.
Montreal Tower, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey. Holding short of runway 6 right, ready for takeoff.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, Montreal Tower. Runway 6 right, winds 100 at 4. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 6 right, cleared for takeoff. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Thrust set.
Checked.
Speed alive.
Checked.
80 knots.
Checked.
B1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Gear down. Gear up. 400 feet.
Lateral navigation.
LNAV on.
Vertical navigation.
Flaps 5.
Autopilot.
Command A on.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Contact departure on 134.15.
Switching to
Beautiful
departure on
takeoff.
134.15. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Acceleration altitude.
I really like this airplane.
Montreal
up.
departure, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, afternoon, climbing past 1000.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, Montreal departure, radar contact. Clear direct Tamco. Climb flight level 200.
Clear direct Tamco, climb flight level 200, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta grab my drink. Tell Jordan he's stuck. When you gonna bring that car down, let me sit.
Would you like to use messages?
Yes.
Sending to Jordan Estep.
Send.
Joining him.
Flow completed. After takeoff checklist. Engine start switches. Off. Packs. On. Auto brakes. Off. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. After takeoff checklist completed.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, climb flight level 260.
Climbing flight level 260, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, climb flight level 320.
Climbing to flight level 320, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Checked.
Alright, guys. Look, Brandon must have dipped out. He's a dipper. No, he's listening probably, but he's probably
Gold Star International Niner Delta Whiskey, climb flight level 350.
Climbing to flight level 350. Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
At our 9 o'clock, about 29 kilometers away, you'll spot the beautiful Lac des Sables. This lake is a popular spot for summer activities like swimming, kayaking, and fishing.
Hour and
It's surrounded
47
by
minutes,
picturesque
guys.
landscapes and is a favorite getaway for nature lovers. The lake's name, which translates to Lake of Sands, hints at its sandy shores. Perfect for a relaxing day out. It's a gem in the Laurentian Mountains, offering stunning views from above. Keep an eye out for its shimmering waters as we fly by.
I don't know why there's no altitudes here. Oh yeah, there is. Alright, we are on our way. I would ask you guys if she's been talking to ATC, but I don't know who's watching or who's listening, so. Have you been in communication with ATC?
Yes, we're in contact with Montreal Center on 134.15.
Wonderful.
Great, we're on our way to Kujawak.
Center pumps coming off.
Me and you, after work, a romantic dinner, and a movie. What do you say?
I appreciate the offer, but let's keep our focus on the amazing sights we're flying over today.
She just turned me down. Damn. I got the boot, bro. So we are doing a RNAV, which is, that's fine. They were a little bit harder landings, but I believe I can give us a pretty decent touchdown. Alright, we are climbing to flight level 350. Gold Star International now climbing to flight level 350 for our cruise altitude. I'll get to cruise altitude quick here in a second. We're climbing at 3,000 feet a minute, 3,200 feet a minute, 3,400 feet a minute, 3,652 feet a minute. I'm getting this up very quick, y'all. That's how you do that right there. Alright. 2,000 feet to go for cruise altitude. There we go. Alright, we can go ahead and set our altitude. Got that set to 200. Do our forecast. It's weird. I'm not getting my weather for my descent winds. Okay, it's not going to give me forecast. See, it's not giving me very weird. That's right, we got our approach put in though, so we got an hour and 13 minutes. What do we got coming up?
At our 12 o'clock, about 10 miles ahead, you'll see the majestic Mont Tremblant. It's a popular ski resort and a stunning natural landmark in Quebec. Mont Tremblant is known for its beautiful slopes and vibrant village, attracting visitors year-round for skiing, hiking, and golfing. The mountain itself is part of the Laurentian Mountains and offers breathtaking views from the summit. It's a favorite destination for outdoor enthusiasts and those looking to enjoy the natural beauty of the region.
Okay, just come down here.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, contact Montreal Center on 134.5.
Contacting Montreal Center on 134.5. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey. Montreal Center, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, afternoon, maintaining flight level 350.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, Montreal Center identified. Good afternoon.
process of getting my lunch made too. So I'm kind of doing two things at once here for a minute. Hour and 8 minutes till descent. It's interesting, it says current altitude 1502, but that's not correct. We're at 32,000 feet, I don't know where the 1502 is. That's interesting, I don't know. Salisbury steak. It's so hot, but it's so good. I'm still here with you guys. I'm just eating my lunch. And this Salisbury steak really good. It comes with Salisbury steak, and then it's got macaroni and cheese on the other side. It's really good.
Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, contact Montreal Center on 133.025.
Contacting Montreal Center on 133.025. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey. Montreal Center, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey. Good afternoon. Maintaining flight level 350.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, Montreal Center, identified. Good afternoon.
$53 minutes, you guys. That was good. That was good. All right, folks. Where is everybody today? Ain't nobody talking or nothing. Gold Star International, what are our options for ILS approaches at our destination? Not many.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. The available ILS approach at Kujawak Airport is for runway 7.
What is the length of that runway? Runway 7?
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Runway 7 at Kujawak Airport is 6,000 feet long.
Okay, that's not going to work. We've got a RNAV that we're set up for, but ILS won't work, so we're going to stick with our original RNAV approach.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Expect the RNAV approach into Kujawak.
Expect the RNAV approach into Kujawak. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Gold Star International, we are actually going to be landing on runway 25 with the RNAV approach. What is the length of runway 25? See, that's the problem with these, with a pilot's life. It gives you these smaller airports.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, runway 25 at Kujawak Airport is 6,000 feet long.
Gold Star International, is there any runways that are longer than 6,000 feet that we could do an RNAV with? We are flying in a 737-800 here. We can't stop in 6,000 feet.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Currently, Kujawak Airport only has runways that are 6,000 feet long. There are no longer runways available for RNAV approaches at this airport.
Alrighty, we're just going to stick with runway 25 RNAV approach, and we'll give it our best, and probably going to need a new set of tires after we get stopped.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, runway 25 is not available for RNAV approach. Expect the RNAV runway 7 approach into Kujawak.
You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we got...
Expect the RNAV runway 7 approach into Kujawak. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
There is no delete button to delete a runway. Can we have runway 7 with the ILS approach?
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Expect the ILS runway 7 approach into Kujawak.
Expecting the ILS runway 7 approach into Kujawak. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Alright, let me fix runway 7 here real quick to ILS. Alright. Alright. Alright, 110.30, 64. 110.30, 64.
Flow completed. Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Landing data.
138.
Minimums. 200.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 07. The minimum altitude is 200
Really
feet.
interesting.
We'll use auto brakes for it. We can expect to park at gate. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
TFM won't read
No.
the runways
Completed.
there,
Descent checklist
and
complete.
7's supposed to be an ILS for it to read it. Alright. Gold Star International, can we request a cruise altitude of 13,000?
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, descend altitude 13,000 feet.
Descending to 13,000 feet. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, contact Montreal Center on 119.4.
Contacting Montreal Center on 119.4. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey. Montreal Center, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, afternoon, descending through flight level 330 to 13,000.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, Montreal Center identified. Good afternoon.
You know, I bet I could make a bracket myself that could hold this under my desk. I bet I could, because it literally... This could slide just right in it. That was interesting. Let's see.
Say intentions.ai. Not login. Say intentions.ai. Some brief dispatch. Objectives. Weight and balance. Custom toolbar. Weight and balance. Custom toolbar. Weight and balance. Custom toolbar. Reset panels. Button. Checklist. Off. Flight assistant. Off. Toggle button. Select to adjust setting.
Oh, I got a panel popped up. I'm trying to move it, guys. It's right in your way. What is it?
Basic controls, control plus C. Weather.
Find it.
Objectives. ATC scroll lock. Basic controls, control plus C. Objectives. Travel to. Weather. Weight and balance. Custom toolbar. Camera. 8. Reset panels. Button. ATC. Off. Custom toolbar. Close panels. Button. Custom toolbar. Close panels. Reset panels. Button. Close panels. Button. Reset panels. Close panels. Button. Camera. Off. Custom. Reset panels. Button.
I ain't closing it.
Checklist. Off. Custom toolbar.
Well, hopefully you guys can see out the window. I think there's a panel in your way, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh wow, it's very foggy. Look at that. Alright, let's take a look here.
Transition altitude. Checked. VNAV on.
Gold Star International crossing, transition altitude going down to 13,000 feet.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, descend altitude 13,000 feet.
Descending to 13,000 feet. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Let ATC know that we're going to be doing the RNAV approach for runway 7 instead of the ILS. Cancel the ILS.
We're unable to cancel the ILS approach. Runway 7 is active for ILS only.
Gold Star International, does runway 7 have the option for RNAV?
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Runway 7 at Kujwak does not have an RNAV approach option available. It is only available for ILS and visual approaches.
What do you have available for RNAV? Gold Star International, what do you have available for runways with RNAV approach? See what they have available for RNAV.
Runway 7 is only available for ILS and visual approaches. No RNAV options available.
I understand that. Ask them what runways do they have for RNAV.
I'll ask ATC about the RNAV options for you.
Montreal Center, Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey. Can you confirm which runways at Kujwak have RNAV approaches available?
Alright, we're just going to go with 7 with the ILS.
Flow completed. Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Landing data. 137. Minimums. 200.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 07. The minimum altitude is 200 feet. We'll use auto brakes forward. We can expect to park at gate. In case of go around, We'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
No.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
One 10:30, 64 degrees.
Options menu. Page 1 of 1. Currently highlighted. General options. Button 2 of 4.
Oh, 064, 11030, 064. All right. "27 minutes till descent, guys." You bailed out on me again, you dirty dog. You guys don't hang out no more. What the hell?
I don't have an answer.
Tell Brandon Armstrong, you bailed out on me again. Y'all don't hang out no more. What the hell?
Sending to Brand.
Send. Alright. Alright, we got a Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. And Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair.
Haha, that's a good one. Fuzzy logic at its best, right? Let's keep our eyes peeled for more interesting sights ahead.
Well, it goes like this. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, and Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. And Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't so fuzzy, was he?
Haha, that's a classic tongue twister. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't so fuzzy indeed. Thanks for the laugh.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Contact Montreal approach on 134.325.
Switching to Montreal approach on
Brandon Armstrong.
134.325.
I think
Gold
Fuzzy
Star
Whiskey
9er
should
Delta
lose some
Whiskey.
of that hair he's got, lol.
Yeah, he better lose something. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Yeah.
Waiting. 4 p.m.
What's up, David? Yeah, I know it.
4 p.m. 4 notifications. Phone. Collapse stack. Now. Phone.
No,
Phone. Collapse stack.
not
now.
for
Phone. 4 p.m. Thursday.
not for a couple days.
Phone. Collapse stack. Now. Phone. Notification. Button.
Somebody called me on my other phone. Hold on, David.
2 1 8 2 4. Conversations. 184486. Paper. Unread. Sheet. 1812 2 4. Mom. John. Andy Hyde. Lois. Taylor Hugh. Taylor. 25050. Unread. Mix. Unread. Phone. 334 items.
I'm trying to figure that out. Hold on.
Dictate. Button. Return message. Incoming. Missed. Dictate. Button. Search. Reasons. Head. Selected. Miss. Button. Tool 2.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright. So let's talk about this landing we got going on here. Runway 25 was going to be an RNAV approach. But then ATC contacted me. They let me know that runway 25 was closed. Go figure. And so they said, well, we got runway 7. You can do an ILS for runway 7. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I was like, well, maybe I should just do an RNAV because I don't know this airport. But RNAV is not available for runway 7. I've already got everything set up, so we're just going to do the approach. I think this plane will do fine with the approach. A little fact finder for you here. If you set your settings in your sim to fail op, you can do your approach. You can also do it with fail pass. The difference is fail up, you use both autopilots. Fail pass, you use one autopilot. That's the difference in that. And I saw it on a channel, and then George verified it with me too. He said that's that I was correct. So but I don't know what setting.
Brandon Armstrong. So I'm guessing fail op is a lot better to use than fail pass.
Let me see. Okay, that's Georgia. I think I misunderstood him. I'm looking at it here. It says to do auto land in fail passive mode. Both autopilots are engaged during the approach. The ILS frequency and course are on the same, thing. And the approach mode is on, and the airplane is configured for landing. So, I need to talk to him about that a little bit more, because I'm not. Here we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, here's what I want to do then. Okay. There we go, got everything I want here now. And I did make sure the tablet was off. All right. Here we go, Brandon. We don't got far to go. 13 minutes, and we'll see how this does. I've made some adjustments. If it doesn't work out, you guys can blame Brandon, because he's the one that told me and George that we better listen to what he says. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, he's watching. He's watching. Brandon, well, he was watching. I don't know if he is now. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm gonna reach out to Declan and have a chat with him. Yep.
Brandon Armstrong.
After I get landed here.
I didn't do anything, so I can't be blamed for that, LOL.
Yeah, once I get landed and stuff, I'm gonna throw him a message and see if he'll pop up on the server, and we'll have a conversation with him. Yep. Yeah. It's a pretty good airplane. I mean, this morning, and that's what I was telling some other people, you can't go by, like, when it, you know, lands and it sounds like, oh man, that was just the hardest land ever. You can't go by that fully, because I was still under 500. I was at minus 428. I thought I was at minus 428, which is still not a crash, nowhere near it. Technically, you can land at minus 800. That's not a crash. Now, anything over 1,000? No, I wouldn't do that, but I expect Brandon's first landing to be pretty good, like minus 2,800, something like that.
Brandon Armstrong.
No, he'll do good.
I like this plane.
I think I'm going to set him up with this 800. I feel like that's going to be the best plane to start him out at. And the nice thing is, with the 800, you've got the 800, you've got a business jet, and you've got two different types of freighters. And in the one, you can go up to a little over 3,000 miles. So to play it safe, 3,000 miles. So oh yeah, it's gonna be when that's when that's dealt with. It's not going to be. I'll talk to you about it a little bit, or you can meet me up on the server. I'm up there. I'm going to go up there in a few minutes if you want to come up. Yeah, I know.
Brandon
okay.
Armstrong. Which variant of the 800 can I go
Hold
up
on.
to 3,000 miles
Hold on.
with?
Hello. Yeah. Hold on, Brandon. Getting ready to land. Getting ready to land. What? What? Yeah, what is it? Where? Oh yeah, they on the same shift? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, let me get landed and I'll call you back, okay? Alright. Yeah, my wife, but anyway, yeah, I know we ain't gonna be able to hear you, but you come up there and I can type to you. And then you can type and we can see what you say. Huh. Alright, yeah, I'll go up there and wait on you to show up. Alright, see you, David. Alright, let's see where we are here. 8 minutes till descent. We've already done our descent flow. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Hello. It's the same information. I'm up there now, so if you want to come up. Okay. See you, bud. Alright, guys, let's take a look here. Gold Star International, we got 5 minutes till we start our descent for runway 7 ILS approach.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey, Montreal Center identified. Good afternoon, Kujawak altimeter 29er.68.
3 minutes, you guys. Yeah, I think you'll do good with this airplane, Brandon. I really do. Yeah, I think you'll do good.
I like that plane.
Yeah, I mean, so far it seems to be pretty...
Approaching top of descent.
It seems to,
Seems to handle very well, actually.
yeah. Takeoff, both times so far have been perfect. I don't like that the company is sending me to these airports that have short runways, because no matter what runway I land on here where I'm going, I'm getting no longer than 6,000.
You must be in Canada somewhere.
It is. It's a company out of Canada.
Oh boy.
But they pay good, and then till one of my other jobs get accepted, then I'll switch.
Yeah.
Which would be between either Delta or FedEx. Trying to get on
FedEx.
Trying to get on FedEx. They pay like 51.3, something like. It's really good pay.
I honestly miss flying for FedEx. I had fun flying for them.
And nice thing is, with the 800 series, you got the options to do that.
Yeah.
No, you can't do a 7,000 mile flight. Well, you could if you made pit stops.
Well, technically I didn't plan on doing one like that anyway. Not in an 800.
No, but I'm saying you could do it if you did pit stops.
Yeah.
I thought about trying it.
That'd be fun, actually.
What you would do is make your first flight plan would have where your pit stop is.
Yeah.
And then you'll make another flight plan that goes from where you landed at your pit stop to the destination. There's a way to do it, because you can do it with I can't remember how to do it. It's kind of tricky, but it's able to be done.
I wonder if I could technically, if I did pit stops in an 800, could I technically do an oceanic flight? Well, probably not.
If you could figure out the stops that you would need to make.
Yeah.
And I mean, pilots do that all the time. You just gotta figure out what airports are where. Like if you're gonna go to EGLL, you just figure out what airports are in between.
Right.
And stretch them out to figure, for the best distance that you can do.
Right.
Alright, we're starting our descent from... I went ahead and did my descent to 13,000 earlier, made that my cruise altitude because where I didn't get a star with this, I figured, well, being that low, it won't be so bad.
Well.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to find out how this works out. Are you still in communication with the ATC? I've not heard you talk.
That's what I was wondering.
Yes, we're still in communication with Montreal Center on 134.325.
Do me a favor and check in with them, please.
We're already in contact with Montreal Center on 134.325.
Wow, that...
Contact Montreal and let them know where we're at, altitude-wise.
I'll let them know we're maintaining flight level 350 and preparing for descent in 5 minutes.
Wow.
We're already doing our descent. Yes, she is.
We're descending in about 5 minutes for runway 7.
We've already started our descent. They need to fix whatever's going on.
We're already in our descent phase, John.
Oh my gosh. It's been very buggy for these last few days. I don't understand
I've been noticing that too.
Alright. Let's see.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Alright.
Glide slope alive.
Looking good. Yeah, I think you'll like this airplane.
I just like the way it handles.
Stupid thing, come on. Okay. So far, everything's good. I don't like these approaches that look like these here. These are not... Canada's got really low ILS.
I've always had trouble landing in Canada, no matter where it is.
They've got low ILS.
They do.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Approach mode on.
Oh,
Flaps
shut
2.
up. It'll get us where we gotta be. Yeah, in this plane, a lot of companies use the 800, like in the real world too. Hello. No, we'll be here. I'll be here. All right, man.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I had a phone call.
Oh, you're good. David's going to come up here in just a little bit.
That's awesome. I hope they can get his Mac issue straightened out so he can actually talk to us via voice.
Yeah, he just ain't had time to.
Command B on. Flaps 5.
If this actually lands without any trouble, I will be impressed.
Oh, I will too. I just don't know why autopilot went off on the earlier landing.
Because it was set on it was set on the other setting and it will go off.
Oh.
It was still connected. That's the thing.
So it was set on
Flaps
it was
40.
set on ops pass and not ops fail.
No, it was set on
Flaps 40.
It was set on op,
Oh.
and it will go off on that setting.
Gear down. Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake. Speed brake armed. Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Set.
Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Notified.
Landing checklist completed.
No, hold on.
LNAV on. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Hold on.
Watch your airspeed. LNAV on.
Oh, come on. We got this.
LNAV on.
Zero 064.
Heading select on.
We're gonna go around. Hold on a minute, I missed it.
I do not like these runways in Canada.
I don't either.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, roger. Execute the missed approach procedure as published and climb altitude 3,000 feet.
Executing missed approach as published, climbing to 3,000 feet.
LNAV on.
Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Flaps 40.
Hold on.
Gear up. Flaps 25.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
LNAV on.
You jackwagon.
By the way,
Can I
you
get
know
the
what- you
heading
wanna know
to
what-
catch the ILS approach for runway 7?
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey,
select on.
turn right heading 230 vectors for the ILS runway 7 approach.
Turning right heading 230. Vectors for the ILS runway 7 approach. Gold Star 9er Delta Whiskey.
Gear down.
We'll see what he does here. I don't like these, some of these airports in Canada, because there's no star and it makes it really
tough to get in.
It definitely can. Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. here. That. $251.
LNAV on.
There we go, we got LNAV.
Now please work.
VNAV on.
Okay.
Approach mode on.
Gold Star International Niner, Delta Whiskey, turn left heading 215.
Left heading 215, Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
Not turning again for them, because that it's them that gets me thrown off, because they want me to turn, and every time. What way did he say turn?
Yeah.
He said to turn left heading 215.
Nope, not turning to 215. You can forget that.
Approach mode on. Command B on. Command A on.
Okay, there we go. Come on. This is why. This is when you need to do RNAVs.
Yeah.
Right heading 230. Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
Heading select on.
I'm gonna do what he says and see what happens. I'm gonna follow this guy. He said turn to 230.
It takes you out of the way again.
Approach mode on.
Oh, we might have got it. It said approach light off. We're depending on you, dude.
Flaps 40.
Are you going to have us turn again or what?
Gold Star International Niner Delta Whiskey, turn right, heading 230.
Turning right heading 230. Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
We are at 230. I don't like this. I'm going to probably not fly for his airline if it's going to put me at these small. And this is a small airport too.
Wow.
Like small.
If it's at 6,000 feet for the runway, it shouldn't even be handling that jet.
Approach mode on.
Gold Star International Niner Delta Whiskey, turn left heading 185.
Left heading 185. Gold Star Niner Delta Whiskey.
Alright, he's turning this again though. 185.
Approach mode on.
Okay, let's see something.
Approach mode on.
Come on, my friend. Alright, so we're going to do this because let me see if we're going further away. We're 7 miles. Let's see if we go further or closer. show you a little magic trick.
Flaps up.
Unstable. 06 right. 06 right.
Minimums.
Well, number one. Number one.
70 knots.
I can't even put the freaking
Initiating after landing checks.
TFM won't even let me jump to the gate, unavailable.
Wow.
Flow completed.
This is stupid. Because you can't see runways if it's not an ILS.
Ridiculous.
And that I do have, like, that's
definitely a TFM mess up.
Now watch, I'll put in oh my god, this is so stupid. Airport not found. So you tell me how that worked. No wonder I couldn't land.
Yeah.
Yeah, CYVP. And airport not found.
Good grief.
Yep. That explains.
Options menu. Pop-up window.
Alright guys, I'm gonna
Pop-up window. Warning.
I'm going to disconnect here for a minute, and then we'll do some normal flights. I'm done with the pilot's life until I get a better job. I don't like these flights that it gives me because they're always something stupid.
Loading, please wait. 26%.
So our next flight we're going to do
Welcome
something
menu.
normal, like
One of three. Press ESC.
I don't
to
know
switch
where
desktop.
yet, but
Press
at least
F3 to
I
switch
know
to
the
desktop.
airport will be there and we can land. So we'll be back.